Hello. I would like to talk to you guys about something that some of my thoughts that I've been having lately. In order for someone to make a change in their life, sometimes they have to walk a different path, and that might require for them to change into what they really believe, because most of their life, that person may have been living according to other people's idea of what life is about, according to other people's idea of what he's supposed to be doing or she's supposed to be doing. Because most of us, especially with family and some co-workers and some close friends, we have a tendency to want to mold ourselves and our life to their expectations and the way that they would like to see us. They have an image, like a vision, and an image of what they would like for us and how they would like to see us, and they're always checking up on us to kind of like to say, "Is he there yet? Is he there yet?" And sometimes they set the bar pretty high, but most of the time, it's not even what your life is about. You know, they might want to put you in a suit somewhere in an office as a lawyer or a doctor or some kind of corporate type of thing, or a business owner or this or that. But what if somebody wants to be a marine biologist, but they kind of like put their dreams aside when they were little because they were expected to work in an office? Or someone who wanted to be a musician but ended up being a lawyer. But he has a quote unquote hobby where he's playing music on the weekends, and his soul is little by little dying over the decades. What if somebody wanted to be someone who helps people by talking to people? But instead, he has to pay bills because he has a family, he has kids, he has a house, and he has to pay, all the things that are on top of him. What if someone wanted to be a singer, and was afraid, so he or she took a job somewhere and just ran with that? And then that became a good skill and a career and something that he was good at doing or she was good at doing. And then the decades passed, and now that person, their singing is nowhere to be found, but it's still there, buried with their soul. I think that doing what our heart really desires for us to do, and it's something that usually is birthed when we're small, when we're little, when our imagination starts to soar. We see the world, and we start to see the possibilities, and then we make up our minds because of what we feel, because of the awe that we feel about certain things. Oh, I want to be this or I want to be that. And most of us end up burying those things, like deep, because they're too silly, because there's child's play, it's too, it's not doable, it doesn't pay money, there's no career that is called by that name or that has that included in it. So we give it up. We give it up after the relentless barrage of statements that people make when they know what we want to do, and they think that they're helping us by telling us do not go in that direction. Forget about it. That's silly. Do something real. Get a real job. Do something constructive. Be productive. Be a productive member of society. Be responsible. Make money. Look to the future. See if you can retire. With some kind of pension or whatever. Do something towards Social Security. All that baloney. What if I wanted to be a painter? And now I just wanted to paint beautiful portraits and beautiful drawings. And, a lot of people that do that, they don't make a lot of money, because not everybody's going to be a famous a famous artist or a famous painter or a famous sculptor. But that doesn't mean that we have to put it down. And sometimes the responsibilities that we take on, especially when it comes to employment, it's the weight is so heavy that it ends up crushing us and crushing our dreams. So why don't you guys think about that, and think about how relatives, when they see someone change their path, they may frown upon what they see, or get disappointed, or become disappointed, and want to give that person advice, or want to shake their heads and talk about that person and gossip behind their back. Whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. It's going to have to happen. Okay, I'll talk to you guys again. Bye-bye.